All right, so to finish up with the last ingredient in our soup, that is the thematic unit, the human element, we're going to end with learning styles. So go ahead and, I forgot to do something, float on top. Okay, we're going to do learning styles. So go ahead and click here, learningstyles.ppt. And again, remember, it's very likely that you'll probably have some trouble. Oh, look, in this case we didn't. Okay, just click the blue link here. And let's see if this one works. This one didn't? Okay. So go to your downloads folder. You'll see it there, learning styles. Go to open with, and go to PowerPoint. Let's go ahead and close this. Okay, good. Slideshow, play from start. Okay, learning styles. So what are learning styles? So information enters our brain in three main ways, including sight, hearing, and touch. The one you use the most is called your learning style. Granted, we know when we're learning, we take from all these different fountains, but the one you use the most, let's call it your learning style. So, and granted, it's possible you probably have a tie between some of these. It's okay if that's the case. Then just be deliberate and make the necessary adjustments and learn. And that's just how you'll learn. Okay. So first one, visual learners learn by sight. Auditory learners learn by hearing. Tactile learners learn by touch. It's definitely me. Okay. Visual learners. And I got this too. Prefer to see information such as pictures, diagrams, cartoons, demonstrations. They picture words and concepts they hear as images. So if you're sitting in sociology class and you're learning about the prison pipeline system or something, then maybe you're visualizing that pipeline and so if like concepts elicit images in your mind, then possibly you're very much visual. Can become easily distracted in lectures with no visual aids. I know that some math classes that I took throughout high school was it was rough because I couldn't get any visual examples. Okay, so visual learners benefit from using charts, maps, notes, and flashcards when studying. Auditory learners, they prefer to hear information spoken, can absorb a lecture with little effort, may not need careful notes to learn, often avoid eye contact in order to concentrate, may read aloud to themselves. Hey, maybe that's you. And throughout school, a lot of classes are like lecture-based, so if you're auditory, then it works in your favor. But me as an instructor, I try my best to implement different learning styles. Let me hear it. Lastly, tactile. Oh, this is my favorite. Prefer touch as their primary mode for taking in information. In important lecture situations, they should write out important facts. So something about the physicality of having a pen and writing out helps to absorb information because you're touching the pen, it's hands-on. You're writing, you're moving your hand. Okay, let's see. Another good method is to create study sheets connected to vivid examples. Role-playing can help them learn and remember important ideas. I don't know if you had the privilege of being in a history class where you role-played maybe the Declaration of Independence or the Boston Tea Party, or you even dressed up as Thomas Jefferson or, I don't know, someone. I always thought that was cool when classes did that. May benefit by using manipulatives. So, look, I have some fidgets right here. Fidget spinner, and just like a spiky fidget thing. Just squeeze it. So that helps me a lot. Maybe you'll benefit from some too. So they say, let me experience it. And really quick, there's a website that I want to show you. It's called therapyshop.com. So see, therapy, and then shop is spelled SHOPPE. Let's go ahead and click enter there. And this is for you if you are like me, who benefits from having some tactile, manipulative to handle while learning, or while sitting in class, or whatever's the case. So just click here, shop by challenge. And so like me, I need silence to sleep. I need it to study. And I actually use these things. They're like, what's it called? Noise canceling, like earmuffs. Okay, maybe you tend to bite things, like maybe you bite your nails. You should check out this. This is pretty rad. If you feel like ADD and ADHD, like, or just having trouble focus, you can check this out. These are actually that's a weighted vest. And it's calming. It feels like a human hug, actually. There's weighted blankets. Maybe you're a parent and you see your child experiencing some of these things, so you can help them out with this. Tactile defensiveness. This is where I found the spiky one. So, like, if you actually like, the feeling of spiky things and things like that. There's one if you pull your hair when you're nervous, and that's you're fidgeting with that. So you can use this. So yeah, go ahead and check this out. Maybe if even you don't need a fidget, but maybe you know someone who does, you can take them to this website, therapyshop.com. All right, let's actually resume where we were. Current slide. Okay. I know for me, I learned best when we did things hands-on. Like, for example, one time I remember our teacher, I think it was a kindergarten, but she brought telescopes to the field, and we all went at night, and just being able to see the moon, and that stays with me. Another one is that we had an experience where we had some caterpillars, and they were like in a jar. And we saw them, go through, create a chrysalis, a cocoon, and go through metamorphosis, and then blossom as a butterfly. That was so rad. So those hands-on things always stay with me. That's when I learned the best. Maybe that's you too. Let me experience it. Okay, I get it now. Discovering your own learning style. So what do you think your learning style is? Think about your favorite classes. What do they have in common? Did you like most when you were mastering facts, holding class discussions, working on your own, lectures, pairing, grouping, hands-on activities? So it's time to discover your learning style. So go to this website, educationplanner.org. So go ahead and type educationplanner.org. Go ahead and type that in. Oh, now the internet's it's pretty fast. Okay, so go to students, go to self-assessments, and go here. What's your learning style? Click it, and answer the 20 questions, and just answer honestly. See what you get. When you get that, do not close the web page. Leave it open because you're going to use it for the write-up. So leave that web page open and leave the Myers-Briggs web page open. You're going to need to know that for the write-up. Okay. So figure that out. So this returns back to what I was saying. If you have self-knowledge, if you know how you tick, if you know how you function, if you know how you process information, if you know how you retain information, if you know what works best for you, then you can be deliberate with your study habits and methods. And that makes all the difference in the world. I know that maybe sometimes we feel like, oh my goodness, I can't learn. Maybe school's not for me. Maybe college is not for me. But you just have to find the learning style that works for you. Okay. See it. Hear it. Experience it. Sounds like a movie trailer or a commercial or something. Build strengths across the learning styles. Make the best use of your learning style. Work harder in skills that don't come easily to you. Be flexible and adaptable. Try new things and new ways. Keep growing. Don't be easily satisfied. That's called a growth mindset as opposed to a fixed mindset. So always grow, always develop, and always strive for that. Remember, no matter what your learning style is, it's very important to be involved in class, participate, link classroom experience to the outside world, relate concepts to your own life, ask questions and offer criticism, stimulate further relevant discussion. Don't get distracted, stay on task. Keep an open mind. There are many ideas beyond your own. All life is learning. It never stops. All right. So now, guys, comes the actual write-up itself. So now you saw the Myers-Briggs PowerPoint, and you saw the learning style. So now you should know what your Myers-Briggs is, and hopefully you read the info about it. Same thing with learning style. You should know that too. So we end here. Personality and learning styles. So check this out. All right, so we go through the PowerPoint, discover your own MBTI, go through the PowerPoint for learning styles, discover your own learning style, and write on this. What's your Myers-Briggs personality type, your MBTI? How accurate are the results from the quiz? What are your preferred learning styles? How accurate are the results from the quiz? Now that you've been equipped with the knowledge about your own Myers-Briggs personality type and learning style, what have you learned about yourself? How will you use this self-knowledge to become a better student and or apply it elsewhere? What measures can you take as a student to study better and ultimately excel as a college student? So it's time for some self-reflection. Now that you've been equipped with these tools, a greater understanding of how you function, then what deliberate steps will you take to excel in your learning and elsewhere? Is there anywhere else where you feel you can apply this new knowledge? Talk about how it will benefit you. Because this is a write-up, please write at least one full page, double space. Also reply to at least one classmate's post. And yeah, that's it for this week. It's a fun one. Yep. All right, folks. That's it. Get your Cal session in, current event, and this one. This discussion board is assignment here. All right, guys. I wish you a happy week.